Okay, it's recording.
So today is a very sad day. Why? Because it's our last day in Portugal.
We have to start making our way towards the east of Europe, towards the Balkans area, so that Leanne does not overstay her visa.
Problem child.
But right now we have come to a city called Porto here in the north of Portugal, and before we start our excruciatingly long journey towards the east of Europe, there is 3 things that we want to try in the city or do before we leave. The first one, we have to have our very last Pasteis de nata at the best place that you can have it here in Portugal.
Because we don't know when we're gonna have Pasteis de nata again.
We need to get all that stuff in our bellies before we leave. Number 2, we have to eat a Bifana, because why?
Apparently no trip to Portugal is complete without tasting this. Number 3, we are going to see our last sunset in Portugal, but we're gonna do it the Buddymoon way.
So let's go explore Porto before heading towards the rest of Europe. Because Porto has a Eule zone, we had to just park outside the city, but we parked close to a metro station, so we're taking a train into the city.
Are you sure it's for 2?
It says so.
Welcome to Porto!
We thought of bringing our umbrellas and we thought, nah, it wouldn't rain at all. But we're starting to get drops. Oh boy.
So first on our list is to try and find a place called Conga in order to try and eat a Bifana because it's lunchtime and I am starving.
Without fail, this is the pavements of Portugal.
Always.
And you know what happens when it's raining?
You're gonna slip and slide everywhere.
Because when these things get wet, you slip.
I only have one pair of tackies or sneakers as some people might call them, and I think I have no grip left on my shoes, so it doesn't help on these tiles either.
There's some hope for you.
I think it's time for new shoes.
The place should be here somewhere.
It's not open. Did you check what time it would open, or even if it's open today?
Google said it's open.
It's not open.
Did you see the stank eye she gave me? Yeah, Google. Open. Closed. Oh well, we just have to try somewhere else.
Yep. I found another place that has also good reviews. That's not too far from here that we can have Bifanas.
Okay, let's go. Surely it's not only me that uses Google. That way. This is where we've come. Look where everything is, and look where we're walking to. Did you check Google Maps before seeing where this place was?
No. I just looked at the reviews. Clearly it's a good local spot, seeing as there's nobody else like tourists around.
It looks like people are sitting outside.
Is this it? O Astrocervejaria Petisqueira. You think I said it right?
No, I think you butchered that. But they open. Okay, I found a waiter and I've ordered us 2 Bifanas. We literally found the only table that was available here.
Which tells you this place is going to be really good. I think it's coming. I think it's theirs. Not ours yet. I am hungry. Obrigada. That looks and smells amazing. So this is what a Bifana is. It's a roll, and you can see it's a proper Portuguese roll. And then inside you have cuts of pork. That looks good, right?
So it's basically the same as a prego roll, and if you don't know what a prego roll, it is exactly this, but rather with beef, not pork. Thou may eat it first.
Thank you. Wow, that is so tender. Like the meat is super tender and juicy, and it's packed with so many flavors. That's amazing.
They make this different all over the place. Like they make it with either some wine, garlic, vinegar, those types of sauces. But I mean, this one is dripping in sauces. I feel like I'm eating in my uncle's shop.
Oh, I think one is too little. I'm gonna have to order another.
When in Porto, come get one of these. Oh, it's got a bite. I love chilies. Love chilies. Obrigado.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. So the Bifanas cost... Baby, keep the camera on me. Baby. Sorry. Baby, keep the camera on me. Okay, so they cost €2.50 for one of them. Not bad, but I would eat two and make it a €5 meal. Baby, keep the camera on me.
I definitely could have done with another one, but we still have those Pasteis de natas to eat, so we're gonna head our way to go and find some of those. Oh wow, that is so cool. Now to try what is the best Pasteis de nata in Porto. We've come to Montagera, which we tried in Lisbon, and that was by far the best Pasteis de nata. But according to the internet, there's actually another shop that has the best Pasteis de nata in Porto. So we're gonna try this one and head to the other one and compare the two. It looks so good. Like you can actually see them making the Pasteis de nata.
Hola. Can I please have two?
So we got the one and now we got to go and get the other. So here we are at Fábrica de Nata, which is the one that the internet says has the best Pasteis de nata. So it's time to find out if they really do.
Wow, this one's just as fancy. Hey, they make them here too. I've been having these Pasteis de nata ever since I was born. So to be having them here in Portugal is pretty awesome, and I'm so excited to find out which one's the best one, so I can order a million. Dois Pasteis de nata. Está bem?
Obrigada. So we have them both, and now just to do the taste test.
So one cost us €1.30. So for all of it, we paid €2.60 for two, which is €5.20 for all four. Is that enough Pasteis de nata?
Maybe not. So basically a Pasteis de nata is a Portuguese egg custard tart, and it actually originates from Lisbon in the monastery. So the nuns, they would use the white part of the egg for like cleaning and ironing and stuff like that, but they didn't know what to do with the yolk and they wanted to use the entire egg, so they started to make pastries.
We also have this stuff, which one is cinnamon and then one is icing sugar, which I think is the perfect ingredients to put on top of this.
Both shops, Pasteis de nata feels like it's just come out of the oven. So now for the best part.
To make this a fair comparison, we're making all of them the exact same, so we cannot say, oh, the cinnamon made that one better, that's why it was better. So this is going to be an even competition between the two, and after this we're probably just going to order 20,000 more to last us the rest of our trip. Sure babe, that's a lot of cinnamon, damn.
Can never have too much cinnamon. Okay, I'm going to give a taste of each one, and then I'll only give you my opinion at the end once you've tasted it, okay?
Okay. So Leanne's eating the Montagera one, which is the first one we bought. Enjoy it, baby. We're leaving Portugal.
Life is good when you got a Pasteis de nata in each hand.
Do they taste the same, or is there a difference?
I'm not saying until you've tasted it, otherwise I'll ruin it for you.
Okay. The Montagera one feels more crustier, and then the one that we've just bought from Fábrica de Nata is a lot softer and a lot like squishier. That is fantastic. Okay, now for the Fábrica de Nata one. Okay, I've made my choice.
Okay, so I think on 3,
I feel like I'm full of cinnamon.
on 3 you're gonna point to the one that you think's the best, and I'm gonna do the same and see if we land on the same one.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is it? Do we point on 3 or do we point after 3?
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
3. Okay.
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 Alright.
Are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Yes. We are right. So the Lisbon one is the better one. Go for the Montigello one. That is by far the better Pasteis de nata.
I think they are actually both so close to each other. They both taste fantastic. So either one you get, you'll be happy with.
The reason I've chosen this one is because it's got a much crustier outside layer, where this one here is very thin. I'm not getting the crunch.
I agree.
The crunch.
The crunch.
Walking the streets of Porto. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Touch you, the last one. One thing I absolutely love about Portugal is all the tiles on the building. They are so cool.
Wow. Is this a train station?
Yep.
I think this is the prettiest train station ever.
The yellow, the blue and the stone is incredibly beautiful together.
So much detail, and I love the Portuguese tiles with it. I feel like I've been completely transformed or taken into a completely different era walking around this train station.
There is no way this is Portugal. This is incredible.
This is gorgeous. It's pretty.
Should we move here?
Yes.
We have been fortunate enough to be in so many places in the world, and every single time we go to a place we kind of look at the city and picture if it's a place that we can stay in, and Lisbon was one of them, kind
Yeah.
of. But
And Porto as well. I
oh
could
wow,
say.
the size that I'm seeing here of Porto, this is incredible.
I think the first city, and I'm not a city person, the first city that I really fell in love with was Istanbul, and like Porto and Lisbon are just as gorgeous, if not
Yeah,
better.
that's-
Don't hate me for saying that, but like I said, I'm not a city person, but for these cities to capture my heart, it's just something else.
We are walking across the Point Louise 1 bridge, and this is an incredible structure. It's literally all out of steel. So we are here for sunset in the Buddymoon style.
With beers, cheers.
We bought some beers to make it cheaper and just enjoy the sunset going down. So item number 3 ticked off before we leave Portugal.
And it was a good last day in Portugal, wasn't it?
It was, hey baby. Portugal is great, highly recommend.
So cheers to Portugal. We will definitely
Saúde.
be back. Good morning, guys. Not as early as we wanted to leave, but we are hitting the road now and it is 9:30. But today we are leaving Portugal. When we first planned our route here in Portugal, we had all intentions of going back down the inland of Portugal on the Route 66 so that we could also see the south of Spain. But again, because my visa is going to run out, we're going to skip that route as well as the south of Spain for now and head straight to the Balkans area.
This car needs a wash.
It sure does. It's disgustingly dirty.
So the route that we have opted for is in order to travel through the north of Spain and make it all the way to the Balkans area, but the goal for now is to make it to the Pyrenees mountains, the mountain that separates the border between France and Spain. And this mountain range spans about 491 kilometers long and is apparently older than the Alps. So I've just stopped over side of the road and Leanne has told me something.
We've lost the hubcap.
Oh well, now our van looks trashy.
Yeah, that does not look good at all.
Call us creatures of habit. Leanne loved this meal so much she had to have it one more time.
We got Bifanas again.
So excited. Is this one going to be better?
I don't know.
So we stopped here at a place by Bar do Mercado and it's right next to the river.
Perfect little spot for lunch, right? And they had the Bifanas on the menu, so I thought, why not? That is just as good as yesterday.
It's better or the same?
Exact same. Not as spicy, but the juiciness and flavor is still there. It's really good.
This place that we did stop at is quite authentic. When I walked in to order, there's only like the dad, his two daughters busy working, and then his wife is inside the kitchen. So this is literally made by the family themselves. So places we love to eat at. This is what we want to experience, proper local food.
So this is our last meal in Portugal, guys.
Yeah, it's chips too.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Yo, this is saucy.
Officially have left Portugal.
Oh, we're supposed to do it at the same time. There you go.
So you're probably wondering how we stay connected the whole time while we were on the road, and that is because we are using an eSIM called Connect PLS. They've even given us this modem and it's been an absolute game changer. We got the modem and the eSIMs when we were in France, and we've been testing the product ever since, and we've had all the coverage that we've needed throughout our trip in Europe as well as in Morocco. We haven't had any signal lost at all, and it's unlimited data, which has been absolutely fantastic. I know a product like this is super hard to come across, especially in Europe. So if you are looking for an eSIM while you guys are traveling across Europe or even other countries, then I'll leave the link in the description below for you to go and have a look at, because I highly recommend Connect PLS. So we've just spotted a dam. We're about 2 hours away from where we originally intended to spend the night, which was in a car park. But we see on Park for Nights that you can actually spend the night here. So if we can have a little swim and park next to the beach on this dam, that will be amazing. Oh, is it down here?
Sure. I hope this is the road.
Sorry, Big Red, we're taking you off-road a little bit. Oh. Well, there's another camper van over there and one over there. So we should be fine, right?
We should be fine. I was actually looking for spots to stay by the water, because in Portugal we stayed by so many spots like that and actually grew to really like it. And what a find! We just literally saw it crossing the bridge, which was insane.
It was clearly meant to be, right?
Yeah. Well, if we're not by the sea, we're at lakes. This is gonna become a thing.
We need to be by water. Like we've said on this channel so many times before, we absolutely love being near water.
Oh. Yes. Be careful of the crocodiles.
Of course, that's why everyone's swimming, hey? Oh, this is great.
Woo! Good night. Maybe put off the light.
You put off the light, you've got it there.
Oh. Good morning. We've woken up half late this morning because we both had a very bad sleep. But we have washed Big Red and are ready to hit the road.
But before we leave, we've actually got a country to cross off our map. We haven't pulled this thing out in so long. So I think it's time to cross off a few countries. We've literally only crossed off Belgium and UK on this map, which is terrible. So I'm crossing out all the countries that we've actually entered in Europe. So that is Luxembourg, France, Spain, and now Portugal. There we go. Portugal is officially number 6. So we've still got so many countries to do on our mission to travel to all the countries within Europe.
Okay, let's go.
Goodbye, beautiful lake. So generally on a packet of sweets like this, I would open up the bag like this, but I saw on TikTok that there's a different method, so I'm going to give it a try. Apparently you're supposed to take this tab here and pull it. Oh, I'm not strong enough. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I buggered that up because the tab came loose. Anyway, apparently you're supposed to pull it and then you could wrap the bag around it and put it in there, but yeah, I screwed that up. Whoops. Here's some jelly babies. I eat them slowly. We have just entered the Pyrenees mountain range from the Spanish side, and we're driving through these cute little villages here where they have these gorgeous houses that are made of stone, and every balcony has these pretty little flowers on them. If I have to ever own a house, I want a house to look like this. If you look at my phone, you can just see how much we are zigzagging.
I am curious to see what the view's going to be like at the top of this. We made it to the top.
Wow, what an incredible view.
There's the road down there that we started from, and we're just switching back and forth all the way until we got here.
I guess this is our last little moments in Spain for a while. I'm not sure when we're going to be back.
Oh well, goodbye Spain.
Goodbye.
We might enter you again somewhere in the Pyrenees mountains. So maybe see you in like 2 days.
Maybe. I think this is the border crossing.
That was Spain. Oh my gosh, look at France. Wow, and this is just the start of the Pyrenees mountains. We have an adventure awaiting. These roads are so scary to drive. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall off.
There's not even like guardrails to stop you. Like if you have to fall, you're gone.
Oh, I don't think I can look.
You have to look, you're driving.
Okay. So this mountain pass is apparently not even the most beautiful pass here in the Pyrenees mountains. We're yet to do that, but we're going to do it in the next video. And if this is just the start of these mountains, I'm super excited for what's in store for us.
Like OMG, right?
OMG.
We're gonna have loads of those moments.
Yeah. So our van's parked over there, and right opposite is a river in which we could take off all of today's sweat, as it was hot inside the car. It's going to be cold but refreshing.
Let's go.
This is freezing. I'm just going to do it. Oh yes, how do we always find these spots?
It's amazing, right?
Ooh, okay, we don't need to shower tonight.
This is freezing cold. Okay, how long can I stay in here for?
I think I've lost my toes already, to be honest. This is cold, but it feels so good. So tonight we are going to spend the night over here, and then tomorrow we're going to go to what is known as the most beautiful part of the Pyrenees mountains. But we're going to be making a completely separate video about that.
But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you can, please leave a super thanks.
See you guys in the next one. Oh, I didn't do this.
You didn't do this.
See you guys in the next one.